Hypothetical question. You get to pick any one mythological god from any universe to bring into the Warhammer 40k universe, and you will be their prophet. Which one do you choose? Full explanation and caveats by the end. Yes, I'm combining two of my most recent fixations, which is Epic the Musical and Warhammer 40k. Fight me. The god can be any god from any mythology, and it can also be from any interpretation of that mythology, so you can, as always, pick someone like specifically the Athena from Epic the Musical, or one of the gods from Record of Ragnarok. They are going to be transported into the Warhammer 40k universe, and you are going to go with them. You are going to be their prophet, and they are going to imbue you with the same kind of power that the Chaos gods imbue their most powerful servants with. And this god will now be equal to any of the Chaos gods and have all the power that entails, except unless you chose an evil god, they will not be evil servants of Chaos. They will be possibly the only good thing in this entire universe.
Hello. We hope this letter finds you well. I am Yothinway from Divine Protection Services. This letter is to notify you that you have been removed from the care of God #424 in response to current allegations of neglect. We understand that not having a god is harrowing, so we have elected to provide a foster god until you find your forever god. We will be sending a follow-up in 9 business days regarding your assignment. Thank you.
The letter had to be a hoax, didn't it? It had to, but how could it be? 8 billion letters mailed all at once, slipped under every door, left in every crib, and dropped in each mailbox. It was impossible. No, it was divine. Nobody knew what was coming at the days following the letter. Preachers assured their flocks that they were safe and that the letter was a lie. Doomers slipped underground into their bunkers to prepare for whatever was coming. Several countries that had been relying on religion to keep things in line fell into civil war. There was nothing on the news, in conversation or people's minds aside from the letters. Nothing aside from the pending deadline. The days bled by. Some started claiming that it was a meticulous viral marking campaign. The same groups that preached conspiracies assured that this was the new chemtrails, that the elites of the world were trying to steal religion from the masses to reclaim Sunday. Though the Bezos of the world might have loved a 6-day week, people had to admit that the logistics were impossible. Maybe it was a blessing that the letter arrived on the 8th day.
Thank you for your patience. I am Minithina. I've been assigned to your case. I am truly sorry to see the state of your society. Know that it isn't your fault, and the lack of divine intervention has nothing to do with you. All of the blame lies with your God. We are sorry for what has happened. We know there is no replacing the God that you lost. But in the interim, until humanity can find a new god, you have been placed in the care of Lothinway. They are a retired god looking to settle down with an easy-to-manage population under 10 billion. I'm excited for you to meet them. Minithina, your divine protection agent.
You would figure there would have been riots and panic in response to the letter, especially considering the turmoil around the first set, but there wasn't time. The sky flashed from blue to lavender, and the entire planet shot into daylight at the whims of the divine, and a saccharine voice echoed in everyone's ears.
Oh my goodness, you're so cute. Oh, you're just perfect. So tiny and just adorable. 1 second, I must have a...
There was suddenly a cozy hand-knitted sweater on everyone who needed one, and a caramel candy in every other hand.
There you go. It's been so long since I've had a population to take care of.
It might have been a divine presence, but everyone felt the voice lean in.
I might even spoil you a little bit. I'm so bad.
Dear humanity, we are glad you have been enjoying your time in the care of Lothinway. Your thank you prayers are appreciated, and know that we take all feedback seriously at Divine Protection Services. We have let Lothinway know that you would like to stay with her as your forever god until you rise yourselves. She was ecstatic. We've sent her the papers, and she will have officially adopted you soon. Congratulations, Minithina, your divine protection agent.
Oh, dearies, everyone always tells you that they grow up so fast, but I still don't think I was ready for how big you got. I'm so proud to have helped you a little bit along the way. Maybe I even taught you a thing or two. Thank you for making every day better, and for giving this old goddess something to wake up for. I'm so happy about everything I got to see you do, but I still wish I got to see a little more. Try to not be sad. I never liked seeing you cry, and I won't be there to hug you. You always gave the best hugs. I love you so much, and I'm sorry I have to go. I know you're going to do amazing things. You've always been so talented. You just needed a little love to see it. Exo, Lothin Way.
How do you host a funeral for a god? In a way, you didn't. Gods never died, they laid to rest. But that didn't mean she wasn't gone. It was easy to feel alone, even when you understood that it was the way that things needed to be. It left us with a similar question. How does a god host a funeral? In a way, we didn't. There was no rite formal enough, and no pyre large enough to capture her memory. The brilliant and infinite stars couldn't understand the love that she'd shared with us. They couldn't understand what she'd given us. Even we weren't sure we understood. We'd spent generations shouting that misery loves company, lamenting that hate spread like a plague, and that sorrow always swallowed. She'd been there at our darkest hours to remind us that joy was just as contagious. A smile leapt from face to face as easily as tears and laughter had always been infectious. You just needed to add the first seeds of love, and life could bloom into something wondrous. How could a god host a funeral? We wouldn't, but we would carry memories.
Dear humanity, I have to admit I was shocked to see your application to the Divine Protection Foster System. Most gods create a congregation of their own before adopting another. We have looked over your application and we are ecstatic to welcome you into the program. Your first assignment is going to be the Ovatiniam. They are a young race in need of guidance and kindness in a time of dire need. I know you'll be perfect for them. I know who raised you. Congratulations. She would be proud. Minithina, your divine protection agent.